There's a little bit of head movement, which is the effect of the acceleration point. We've got a little bit of early acceleration, but that's the environment. Make sure this works testing. This is why I told you before, your skill base exceeds your expectations. Just trying to be a good player, buddy stuff, you can exceed that.
Yeah. Well, that's
with your skill base. You know, some of the good things you're doing here is your push is soft, your push is rounded, your upper body tilt is outstanding. This tilt here is really stable. It's almost the same line. Look at that. It's almost the same exact line. Yeah, I mean that
practiced it a couple of times, but not too much.
Well, that's really good. But you can see it start going this way at the release. That's the early acceleration, because it brings you right back out of your shot. It's not much, but enough. I think the backside is what we're going to see some concern. Said Maryland just canceled. They got that big old nor'eastern going up.
Are you going there tomorrow?
No, some guys are coming here today.
Okay.
They're already at 20 inches of snow. 20 inches for us in the area is.
That's nothing.
That's just a daily drive to work.
Just sweep that up with a broom.
See, watch your hand here. Your hand's really closing up. It's pretty good right there. You just got that acceleration that gets you to the side. Your hand motion is almost like a Barnes. You know, Chris is here and he does this, and then he does this and goes through it. You'd have the same motion if you could get from the side. Basically, you get to the side because you grab it a little bit early and you just drop it here. You'd have the same thing. You'd be and then back.
Barnes doesn't seem to create much. Barnes doesn't seem to create much area for himself. Every time I see him on TV, when he seems to not use enough axis rotation, he does that rollout shot. It's
right.
Like when he gets away from that, he really gets some area. But
when Chris used to bowl team challenges with me, he had a lot of axis rotation. His ball always did an L on the back end. He would literally, before anybody would get in, he would go left right away and just get to the same break point we were playing. It was unbelievable how he could open a lane up. But he knew with the patterns on tour, there's so much volume in the front, that has no chance of making a living out there with that. So he had to change it. He got a lot earlier too. His timing is, when he releases it, he's still got motion with his feet going forward.
Yeah.
He never had that before. But he'll realize too, if he starts struggling with not enough rotation, he'll change that in a second. But he's looking at Walter with no rotation, making a show 2 or 3 times a month.
But Walter doesn't tend to roll out. I don't know if it's just his extra speed or if he throws more tilt on it or something.
Well, it's just less RPM load.
Yeah.
Higher RPM load slow down sooner and they roll out sooner. Chris has got a pretty high RPM load.
Yeah.
Your swing's tucking behind your back a little bit here. You got a little bit of lateral movement with your swing. Inside that line a little bit.
That was happening last time because I was pushing out to the right.
The right's not too bad. It's hard to. You might be setting up too far to the left. We'll see from the front. Because your footwork
Is
usually.
this the first one or the second one?
First one.
Okay. Second one I moved left 5.
But to swing down is good. You still drop it to the inside. That's excellent there. Look at your front. Let me look at your front quick. Yeah, you got it a little too far there. That's why it's tucking behind your back. You got to almost sit in the middle of your head. We want to kind of get right in the slot. Just got to move it over about 2 or 3 inches. Watch. You're going to drop it to the end. There's your outside drop. You have to get it by your hip. I think it's behind your head.
Yeah. Oh, that one good.
Notice this. That's acceleration. That's getting here, dropping it, basically here, and really hitting it and doing one of these. And that is also a product of a lot of hold you play on. But I think we can fix that just by different setup, drop. Your skills are good. I mean, there isn't much to tweak with your skill base. Swing is good. There's a little lateral movement side to side because the setups are just a little too far inside. Footwork is outstanding. Clear the hip. Angle's probably 15, 20 degrees. This is excellent. Power step is good. Grab a side shot here real quick. That's good. Just checking your trigger point to see if those things are working together. That's excellent. Notice how the head's starting to cock a little bit. Just an early grab. That swing would just drop naturally without you helping it. That head would never move. See your second back here.
I've worked on having an open wrist a little more too before, and that's actually seemed to help me get out of it a lot cleaner. I can get a little more on it, I think.
The thing too is I think we're going to work on this a little bit too. That might be a little excessive. Sitting this far in front of you, it just takes his torso and it just opens a little too much.